Hey, what's up everybody? It's your friend here, Raza Is Retro, and I hope everyone is remaining retro. Well, welcome back to Raza Fight Series Super Street Fighter 2, and today we are going to be playing as the legend by the name of Balrog. This series is basically me going through fighting games. We're starting off with Super Street Fighter 2, playing it on standard difficulty, and going through every single fighter and try to see how far we can get with that particular fighter. Once the series finishes for that particular video game, the fighter that I have the most wins with, or in some cases maybe it could even be a tie, then that will be deemed my character for that game. Currently, we've had two runs at this, one with Deejay and one with Guile, and as it stands, Raza is Deejay. However, as the series progresses, it could be possible that can change. With Deejay, I had about 6 wins, and with Guile, I had 1. So it will be interesting to see how we progress with Balrog and with other characters. I'm choosing them at random, but I'll be honest with you, I'm kind of starting off with characters I don't really play much with, or that I'm not really good with. Balrog is a character I've used here and there, but the reality is he's not one I've used the most, or a lot. Guile, which we saw, and speaking of Guile, he shows up, but Guile, as we saw, there was quite a bit of struggle, and that wasn't the shock. Because he's one of the characters I barely played as, along with Dalsim. I think that's going to be an interesting episode. But yeah, Balrog, I played with him here and there. I do like him. He's quite powerful, but you have to be very good to play as him. You have to be very tactical. His music, his theme song, his stage is one of my favorites. So a lot to love, a lot to like with Balrog, but again, not one that I've used too much of. But as mentioned, as it progresses, for sure, I'm probably gonna start selecting characters. Well, I'm gonna go through all of them anyways, but as it progresses, then maybe I'll start selecting characters I'm more familiar with, the ones that I played a lot with, the ones that I'm better with, and we'll see how things progress. I know some people are anticipating that I'm going to do extremely well with Blanca. And I'm just going to throw it out there. As much as I love Blanca, as a kid, I grew up playing a lot with Ken and Ryu. And those two were my favorite. Blanca became my favorite a lot later in life. And I particularly had a lot of love for Blanca in Street Fighter 4. That was the game I used him the most and really enjoyed playing as him, or with him as a character. In Street Fighter 2, I still enjoy playing with Blanca, and I'm able to get maybe some sort of success. But I think my best character, once this series ends, will end up being either Ken or Ryu. But again, I could be wrong. I could surprise myself. It could be somebody else. But I'm anticipating it might be Ken or Ryu. Maybe Bison, because I used to play a lot with Bison as well. Kind of cheap tactic, but a tactic that would work. And also E Honda. But we'll see. We'll see who I end up doing the best with. Like I said, it's just something I wanted to do to incorporate my name, right? Raza is channel name. So today Raza is Balrog. But also just something that I can showcase more fighting games, and have something that's a little, a little particular to just fighting games, a little dedication to fighting games. So far, we're probably going to go with the ones that I played, but, as time progresses, we will definitely play fighting games that, I probably never played or never played much of. So it'll be a nice little series. Like I said, it's when I did the first episode, it was something that I was really excited for, and something I'm gonna have a lot of fun with for sure. When it comes to Balrog, the tactic that I use, as you guys can probably see, is I try to really go attacking. In general, when I play Street Fighter, I do play an attacking style. Um, but when I initially would play as Balrog, I would try to back up as much as possible because of his charge attacks. Um, I still try to do that when I can, but I feel like because he's so powerful, especially once he gets a grab on you, like we saw with Chun-Li, he could do quite a bit of damage. Um, so I think that's why I like to play like that when it comes to Balrog. Uh, Different characters, different tactics, of course, but in general, um, when I play with Balrog, what I've learned later is I think that's the tactic that works best for me. Um, Speaking of Balrog, one thing I will say is when I've seen, and it's pretty much the same thing for almost any character, but when I've seen people that know how to play with Balrog, like I mean, like Balrog is their character, that's their main guy. My word, those guys are very tricky, and they can, I don't know how they do it, but they can beat almost anybody. They could be cheap characters, as much as I love them, but I'm gonna, it's the reality. They could be cheap characters like Blanka, Ryu, Ken, Sagat, with almost ease. I've seen it. I've seen it when I played online. I've seen videos on YouTube, like Balrog players and Dalcium. Um, and I'll throw Guile too. Those three, like those are serious players. Especially Balrog and Dalcium. Guys or gals that know how to play as those two characters, they are not messing around, man. So yeah, he's one character I would like to master and learn more tactics and techniques. You can't always do this cheap tactic of just grabbing him. My word, that's a crazy headbutt. He does like about six or seven, maybe eight. It's crazy. It's crazy. But I think it's good. I think making him pretty strong, in my opinion, is good too. I mean, he only uses his hands, right? He's a boxer, so obviously the head with the headbutts. He doesn't throw any projectiles. Um, so making him quite powerful, I think makes sense. Um, Speaking about sense, we come to my favorite, Mr. Blanca from Brazil. Blanca has such a great stage. A lot of times when people talk about Street Fighter stages, I know this is off topic. Um, Blanca's stage doesn't get mentioned as much. Like it's a beautiful background. That is a really beautiful background. Love the music as well. Great looking stage. Just curious, actually, if anybody wants to, what's your favorite stage when it comes to Street Fighter 2 or Super Street Fighter 2? That was one thing about Super Street Fighter 2 or Street Fighter 2. Aside from the great music, the stages were beautiful. Were really top notch. Um, Possibly the best in fighting game, in my opinion. Really top notch stages. Um, I know when I was younger and I'd ask some people, some friends and whatnot, everyone kind of had like a different response, which was pretty interesting to see. Certain stages resonated more with different people. I knew some people, they had a lot of love for Ryu stage, Ken stage, Guile stage, obviously. Um, Balrog stage, which is a stage that I really like as well. Sagat, Vega. I had a friend, he really liked Chun-Li stage. He just liked the vibe of it, you know. So yeah, this game definitely has some beautiful stages. So currently we have defeated 5 fighters, and now we come to Hong Kong, and we're gonna face Bruce Lee. I mean Fei Long. Speaking about stages again, sorry, I do have to bring it up once more. This one. is a beautiful, beautiful stage. Lots of love for it. Lots of love for Fei Long, and lots of love for this particular stage. But we're not going to show him love in this fight. We are on a mission to try to see how far we can get. So my apologies to Mr. Long. But, we're on a mission here. We're trying to see how far we can get. If we beat Fei Long, which I think we should, but if we beat Fei Long, then we will be at 6 wins, which will tie us with DJ. And then if we beat more than 6, then Balrog will be in first place in the standing, so that will be quite interesting. Like I said, I know I'm thinking a little far ahead right now, but I'm really excited to see how this one ends, because I think I might surprise myself, in the sense that who my best character will be. It might even be somebody that I don't really suspect, but we'll see, right? All in due time, all in due time. One thing I think I've mentioned, or I haven't, but I'll just mention it, is that if in the event it's a tie, so if we have 2 characters, once this is finished, I mean, that are in first place, 3 or even 4, there isn't going to be a tiebreaker. We'll just leave it as it is and go on to the next game. But I do hope, for the purposes of this series, that it doesn't end in a tie. I think it would be cool to actually have a clear-cut winner, but only time will tell. Anyways, so we have beaten Mr. Fei Long, which puts us at 6 wins. And if you're wondering, the bonus stages, I don't count that. That's just, it's bonus stage, right? We're looking more at, who are the actual fighters that we could beat. The last bonus stage, I wasn't even able to break the car. I've always been pretty terrible at this. I've only been able to do this really well with either Ryu, Ken, Blanca, or E Honda, and I guess you could figure out why that is. But good stuff. We were able to break those cement blocks or bricks or whatever that was, and move on to character number 7. And Lord have mercy, it is E Honda. Oh, this is gonna be tough. He's a very tricky character to play against. Lots of love for Mr. Edmund Honda, but my word, he is cheap. He is cheap like there's no tomorrow, but hopefully we can match his cheapness and come up with a win. We just need a couple more hits there. And there we go. We got one in the bag. So 1 more required. And Mr. Balrog will take first place. And this is another great looking stage, the bathhouse. Really beautiful stage as well. Now we're going to try to focus and end Mr. Honda, but he's going to come. He's going to come hard for sure, because he definitely does not want me to win. I just hope I can avoid his 100-hand slap, because once he gets that going, that is going to be tricky. This is coming quite close, actually. He's doing a good job of blocking my punches. Just trying to see if I can get one in, like there. We just need 1 more. Oh no. Oh my word. Oh, this is scary. This is where I'm gonna panic. It's not gonna look good. Nope, it's not gonna look good. I knew that was gonna happen. I knew something was gonna happen, in the sense that he was gonna get me one way or the other. I think I panicked. I think I should have moved forward and went for it. But anywho, it's okay. And oh my god, what a start! Oh, I'm dazed, I'm confused, I'm stunned, and he's just showing me no mercy. It's a perfect victory for E Honda, which means Balrog and DJ are tied for first place at 6 wins. Lord have mercy. I should have had that fight. But regardless, it's all good. It's all good in the hood, as they say. Thank you so much for watching. Hope everybody is doing well. Hope everybody is swell. Today is Sunday, Easter Sunday, so happy Easter to those that celebrate. And with that being said, be good, be safe, and no matter what happens in life, always remain retro. And as the scoreboard reads, the leaderboard for this one, Deejay and Balrog at 6 wins, Guile with 1 win. Thank you once again. And one last time, always remain retro.